Shalom, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in here every week, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. But first and foremost, before we go on, we like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Dutch. Double honor unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and that taught us His truth. And salutations to the sincere Achim out there, that are laboring and that believe in Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. To the few sincere sisters also, Shalom. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna just jump straight in it. We had a bit of startup problems, man. But yeah, that's what it is, man. It's part of this this walk, man. You're gonna have spirits messing with you. Everything that you especially this week, man. Damn, a lot of Akim being hit with bad news and so-called family members get sick and going through some things, man. Esau's also cooking up some madness, man, because you see a lot of people get sick, and Esau's coming with his rules and his bullshit. Now he wants to open up again. So you already know that they coming with some new, because there's already a new variant that these devils are cooking up already, man. Because they put the flu with everything, These devils, man, they are on their, on something, man. But, we are here still, prophesying, so, yeah, let's jump into the scripture, man, because, yeah, and Jay came by also, like, yeah, why are you, putting certain things, on the sign, why is, you have all the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they are in majority they are here in America. Why only there? Why the people from Benjamin only on the islands? But the brothers and I just explained, like, yeah, man, listen, it is just just like the scriptures say, man. We're gonna get into it. People have the 12th tribe chart. They have something to say about it, but instead of just listening and just first asking questions and then listening, the scriptures say, can you get that in Sirach 11 and 7, man? And you can, you can, hey, boom, all right. Hey,
yeah,
man,
I have it already.
You have it?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, read, man.
This is Sirach 11, verse 11, huh?
No, 7.
7. Blame not before thou examine the truth, understand first, and then rebuke.
Yeah, man. So, don't come and be like, hey, what's going on with y'all? You shouldn't be doing this. This is something that it goes against, basically it's the same thing as what the Catholics are doing and, what the people have been doing to our people with all types of religion. And, we just broke it down that this is not about, it's not like you are interpreting the whole cause, man. This is about, the Most High spreading our people among, the nations, man, for our punishment. That's why we are spread around the four corners of the earth, because we are everywhere among these nations. And that's why we are, also, so that's why we also are teaching everywhere around the globe, man, because our people are everywhere. So Yahushai said it also, man. If you can go to Matthew 24, verse 13, and you can just get that one. Because the Lord.
This is Matthew 24,
verse 14.
Verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
And then shall the end come. So why does this gospel needs to be spread around all nations? Can you get Baruch 4, and you can also get into in Tobit. Can you get Tobit 13, verse 3?
Book 4 and
You can start at verse 6.
This is Baruch 4, this is Baruch 4, verse 6. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath. You were delivered unto the enemies.
See, so the Most High delivered us unto the enemies, man. You know, it's not that we are for fun, chilling with the enemy. You know, that we like to be in the fucking cold. You know, for me, if it was up to me, I was living in a country where it's a little bit warmer, man.
Yeah.
You know, where people, the mentality of the people also is a bit different. Because if the weather is better, the people's mentality also is different. It's not that tight, not that tense. You know, everything is rush, and it's not necessarily super bad, but it ain't the place where everywhere where we live is basically it's not our home, man. You know, that's one thing. You know, you can also you have precepts and also Micah 2 verse verse 10. So the Most High, He put us, and you can hold the Baruch also.
Yeah, I'll have the Baruch. I have also Micah. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
Yeah, man. So this place is it's not our rest, man. We are looking for a kingdom, where there is righteousness, man, peace, where brethren can dwell together. Because the scriptures do say it's a beautiful thing for brothers to dwell together in unity, man. You know, for your own people to be amongst each other. I can't wait for the day that you can just go out without devils being, looking at you funny. Because that's also part of these curses, man. Being a taunt and a proverb. People looking at you, talking about you. Especially before this truth, man. You know, but that's all part of these curses that we are under for disobeying the Heavenly Father, man. Now He's showing us through these devils that this is what you get. You know, you're seeking love, right? You want to be free, right? This is what it is to be under your enemy. This is your so-called your wish, basically, that you wanted to have, right? So now we're seeing it, man. So can you go to Baruch 4 and 6 again?
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. For ye provoked him that made you, by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh.
Yeah, man. So that's very plain right there. Our people wanted to be like the other nations, worshiping the other nations, their gods, because we were not happy with the Most High, and even when you say this, it's wicked as hell, man.
Yeah, man.
Very ungrateful, and that's why the Most High gave us up unto these devils to show us, okay, you're going to see the true nature of these people, man, because the Most High created these devils and these other nations, for also, of course, for a purpose, but especially these devils, they are the wicked of the earth, man, and this is what we have, as our, leaders right now. If you want something, you need to go to them. So you can also go to Deuteronomy 28.
28.
Yeah, man. And Baruch, can you get Baruch 1, verse 19? And let me jump to Baruch, to Deuteronomy 28. You can start at verse, let me see. You can start at the 28 verse 16. God, I was thinking about a little bit higher, about, start at 28 and 1.
Okay. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power.
No, thou shalt.
Thou shalt.
This is the I was thinking about it as well, but I was like, let's show them if you keep the commandments and if you don't, there's a difference because Deuteronomy 28 explains that if you listen to the Most High, you will be blessed. That's what's going to happen. Again, in the kingdom, if we're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, perfectly, and the full blessings is going to come upon us. But if you go to verse 14 on down, then till verse 68, those are all curses, man. But can you start again?
Come. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Yeah, man. And this is also why Ezra was asking the angel Uriel, like, why are we in this predicament? Why are we, being ruled over by a bunch of degenerates, basically, man? If you can get that, then can you jump to that in Second Ezra 6, and you can drop Deuteronomy of the Baruch, or you can go to Second Ezra 6 and 52 on down, and you can jump back to Deuteronomy, because Ezra was asking. Let's just read it. Let the scriptures come. Start at 53.
This is Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 52 or 53.
Yeah.
Upon the sixth day thou gavest commandments unto the earth, that before thee it should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creeping things.
Come on. And you know that one day with the Lord, for us it's 1,000 years, man. So this is basically the 6,000th year. Come.
Verse 54. And after this, Adam also whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also who thou hast chosen.
Yeah, man. So a lot of people say we all go, hey, shalom, man. We all come of Adam.
Hey, shalom.
But also the chosen line, because it's a difference. The Most High, He divided everything according to the it's everything is for the children of Israel, man. It's the book of Deuteronomy states. To roughly paraphrase it, but yeah, read.
Turn. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
You see, so the world is created for our sakes, man. This world is ours, man. That people saying, whose world is this? It's our world, man. And that's what's gonna be, established again when Yahweh Shai comes, man. Go, read.
Verse 56. As for the other people, which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Yeah, man. So as for the other people, who also come of Adam, who are not of the chosen line, they are likened unto spittle, man. Who is worrying about what how they spat on the floor, and then they go home and be all messed up about it, or they have a big vessel and a drop falls out of it. They're not caring about that, man. It's significant,
Yep.
All these nations, also in Isaiah, 40, you have it.
I want to grab it.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
talking, I was thinking
yeah.
about it.
Also, in the book of Isaiah, it also explains it, man. And it doesn't matter what these nations do. The Most High has his people chosen, man. We are the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the Most High has chosen us. And within us, there's the elect. And the funny part is, for us, Yahweh Tazah, we are of those men that are going to make it to the end. And still, through us, all these, all the Israelites, all these, people that are on this side being wicked, they're going to come back. So if Esau can do whatever he wants to let our people end up in the industry or whatever, thinking that they got him, but they got him on this side maybe, but on the other side they might have you as because through the elect they're gonna come back, and the Most High will know, like, hey, this guy did such and such. You might run into him again, man, or to his father, who was one of the elect, and you will get what you deserve, man. So either way, you gonna get you gonna reap what you sow, man.
Can
So
I say add something?
come on.
Because what the brother is saying, the 2/3 that is maybe going to perish on this side, a lot of them are through the elect. They're going to be the not sect Israelites, because we're going to make them come through again in the new kingdom, man, and they're going to have their portion too on the heathens, you know. So,
Yeah, man. We're gonna be rulers, man. We're gonna the least of us is gonna be far better than every other nation that is on the earth, man. So alone, being an Israelite, that is better than to even them 2/3. They gonna go and have it better than the rest, man. In the beginning, they might have their head down for a while because they gonna remember, hey, I've been a wicked piece of dung. But after that, it's gonna be Israel's gonna rule, man. It's gonna be the kingdom is gonna be set up beautifully, man. These heathens are gonna even get their parts back. Esau's gonna be eradicated, but first, like the other brother says, it's gonna be a millennium, a freaking long 1,000 years of slavery for these devils, man, and these heathens that have been, against us, man. On this side, on this, yeah, man. So,
you want Isaiah?
come.
This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17.
You can start.
Start off
15.
15. Behold, the nations are a drop of a bucket and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold,
The small dust of the balance is nothing, man. You have like here they say weegschaal, you have yeah, people, them wicked niggas have them Pyrexes and stuff. If you have dust upon it, you know, you're nothing, man. It's like you can't even, if you put tear on it, it doesn't even recognize what's on it, man, because it's too light. You're insignificant. You're nothing. You don't even count. You know, you're nothing, man. That's what it is, man. But that's basically it. But you can see, you can read.
read further.
Yeah. That's
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity.
Yeah, man. So they're nothing, man. They can do whatever they want. They can start sacrificing whatever the hell they want. It ain't gonna avail nothing, man. They are still accounted as nothing, man. But you can go back to Second Esdras.
This is Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
That's right. Can you get Jeremiah 30, verse 16? And
This is Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Okay. Go on. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
yeah, man. So the tables are being turned right now, man. And you already see it by their top leaders being exposed for what they are: satanic pedophiles,
Yep.
people that are bunch of demons, man, straight up on camera now, man. You have the Egyptians set against the Egyptians, man. Because here in the Netherlands also, you have like the mafia man, John the Mole. The guy is like, he goes around the globe with his television programs, man.
Yeah.
Big Brother and The Voice, you know, a lot of stuff, man.
You know what he also have? What the Jakes always love and hip hop is also from
What?
John
Yeah?
the Mole. Yeah, man.
Yo.
He is in all these things, man.
And when you see him, you see him, it's just like a fucking alligator. Like, when he sit down,
Yeah. The,
with and his eyes like, hey,
It's
man.
illegal, man.
Yeah, but you also see a demonic entity on that, man.
the demonic entity.
Yeah, and also of course that Edomite pride that he has. That's
Yeah.
true. He has
Yeah.
that rich Edom, but he's one of those people way up there, man.
Yep.
Concerning riches and media power, he's the dude, man. And his son, that's why his son is, you know, touching all them people that are coming on his show, male or female, doesn't even matter, man. Yeah, he was sniffing that ukulele, man. They was singing. You know, he was doing all types of wickedness, man.
Yeah.
And they get away with it. What you gonna do about it, man? It's like the camp leader says, man. Yeah, they did it, and they put it on TV. What you gonna do about it? You know, they're the boss, man. This guy got like $1 million from the mafia, and he created a TV empire.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all through the will of the Heavenly Father, man. Because this is all, you know, through His media. Again, media goes into the goddess of illusion. You know, through the media, you have all these programs, television programs. They programming the people. They have a lot of bullshit on the television.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, man. It's like to have you looking at the thing like, oh yeah, Utopia, Big Brother, all them, the Golden Cage.
Oh yeah, the golden cage. I remember that.
Yeah, and I was watching some guy, Steve Brown, and he was saying the same shit because he knows these people because the world, yeah, you know, this world is small, and he was telling them like this television, the real life television, is like entertainment for these devils, man, and of course also a way to get people all messed up and focus on that.
Yeah.
While they are
Distraction.
Yeah, and they laugh. And they laughing because they laughing at these people, man. Fighting about money that, you know, a little bit of radio time, of airtime, man.
Can
You
I
know?
add something?
Oh,
What you
yeah,
were saying?
yeah,
Because meanwhile, the whole of everybody in Netherlands was looking at Ali Bey and the Marco Bassato thing. Meanwhile, yesterday in the second chamber, they was pushing for the 2G, you know, and everybody was distracted and busy with all other things, you know. But meanwhile, in the politicians are busy to put more draconian laws upon the people, you know, and the people don't know because why they distracted. And there's a guy, his name is Huig Plug. I don't know if you heard about him. Yeah,
he got arrested multiple times.
Yeah, he got arrested multiple times because he's exposing. Yeah, he exposing the Dutch government from pedophilia. Also, yeah, most of all pedophilia.
Yeah.
But what was happening? He said also like, meanwhile I'm here, try to expose these devils, and everybody's busy with Holland bakt.
Yeah.
And he said Holland nakt, you know.
Yeah.
And I start to laugh, you know, because
Yeah.
that's true, man. Because the people are so easily distracted. What the brother was saying is all about that witchcraft, man, about the television, man. Because everybody is in the media and they are these enchantments what is put in upon them, and they are gone, man.
Yeah, man. That's true, man. Yeah, man. So you see that, you know, the simple, they believe every word, man. You know, and that's what it is, man. But let me see. And by the way, while this was going on, Austria was pushing that mandatory jab, man. You know, that's also another thing. In Austria, there was, you know, people are protesting all around the globe, but everyone is watching Ali Bey, the Moroccan dude, Everyone, while they came to his house, some chick was like, yeah, he touched me, boop, 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 and then I didn't like it when he touched me down there, and, yeah. I was 20 years old, but then I went to with the other musician, and then I sucked his dick in the shower.
Exactly.
And then I'm like, what the fuck you saying?
Exactly.
So you mad about the man treating you like a slut? And then he came to the shower, and then he
some fingers
in somewhere, and then I got mad or whatever, and then he looked at me and he just laughed, and then later she still went to him, and yeah, I just give him head and boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop, shit like that, man. It's a bit, it is what it is, man. And that's, in the way she was speaking, you already knew she belongs to the streets, man.
Yeah.
But now everyone is jumping on that, and the funny thing is that while you have the Italian so-called, the Edomite-looking singer Marco Bassato, he was ambassador of War Child, and with War Child, he used even the heads of War Child gave him like $1 million to basically recompense his debts or whatever from his flop movie White Light.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
with
Steve Brown. Yeah. You posted it, I saw it.
Yeah, so you have a lot of people that are already, exposing these cats. But now that everyone is jumping on it, now because the mainstream media is showing you something, now all of a sudden people start to believe it. But we've been telling y'all for freaking, from the jump, from the beginning, that these people that are in the media, in the entertainment world, in the entertainment is also in the arenas, in the your soccer stadiums, everywhere where people are being paid to entertain, to distract you, from what the hell's going on, they're all connected, man. They go to the same house parties, they go to the same mansion parties, because what's being described in this interview, as there was an interview on YouTube that was going into the abuse with in the program The Voice. That whole interview showed you that people basically just they hungry for fame, man. And now they want to throw this Moroccan dude in the front, and they tried to put the Jake also there, but he just says, hey, I'm gonna sue the shit out of y'all.
Alberto Tan. Yeah,
so
man.
he was really out of the picture real quick. But now they put this guy Ali Bey there to make him. Of course, he done some things, but
He's the fall guy.
Yeah, he's the fancy man.
Yeah.
The knuffel, they call him the cuddle,
Moroccan.
Yeah, man.
And they call him the cuddle Moroccan, because he cuddle. They thought like, oh, he was like. And when you saw on the news, now then you see how these Edomites are. They was like, yeah, this, and in Dutch they said Kut Marokkaan. This Kut Marokkaan, the Kut Marokkaan. I thought he was not like the Kut Marokkaan, but now when he did this, he's one of them.
They're all the same. But that's, can you get the Sirach 13 real quick?
In my mind, but if there's not a higher evil spirit above Rutte that tell him how to handle things.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's the Schwab.
Huh?
Klaus Schwab.
Klaus Schwab, and he got his people, because you have people behind the curtains, because they ain't not gonna be in front of the camera doing work. If a man is a boss, he ain't working.
So
Because he has his puppets,
that's why I was asking myself.
Yeah, you can go into Sirach, what was it? They had 13, verse, let me see. Yeah, you can start at
3.
Yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 13, verse 3. The rich man had done wrong, and yet he treated withal. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also. If thou before, verse 4, if thou before his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
Yeah, man, and that's exactly what's going on right now. This devil, he's using these people, and when he sees like, hey, shit, it's too hot here, and let me throw him under the bus, because I can't use him anyway. because my business is falling apart. That Edomite, that of the Moore family, the guys that fled to Babylon, man. He took the plane. He was like, boom,
Yeah.
bye.
It's now in Babylon.
Yeah, he went to Babylon. So he was like, hey, I can't walk the streets here. Let me just split to one of my houses in across the land, man, across the ocean.
Sure.
But so you see, if you be for this man's profit, then he will use you. Oh, you're a big star, blah 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 blah, all types of promises, and after that, he just cash you away. But you can keep reading.
God. Verse 5. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yeah, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it.
Yeah, man, and that's Esau to the T. He gives you certain contracts. He will be like, hey, whatever you need, I got it for you. Boom. And if when it's finished, if they see like, hey, this is not really going the way we want it to go, because, and even if it went to a certain extent, it's always a short span that you have as being popping. Then it needs to be another guy, that they put clothes on, and that they can sell to the people as the next Ali, or the next
Next
singer.
so-called big
Yeah,
thing.
that's why you have the voice, because it's just a machine. They give you this 360 deals. Everything that you touch, they take the biggest cut, and you just have to they give you a few deals to drop a few albums, but those albums are just to keep you there, because if they want you to finish the contract, you will have to do it.
Yeah.
And if not, they can still rip your contract apart, because they put it together. Esau is just using the people, man. It's just a big money-making machine. Plus, while they're doing that, it's also a breeding ground for more people that can go into these in these abuse circles, basically, man. In these satanic ritual abuse circles, and they go from one celebrity to another, to politicians. All these people, they get around, man. Come.
God. Verse 7.
6.
6. Salakia. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee, and smile upon thee, and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair, and say, what wantest thou?
God. And that's this typical what a user would do, man. Set you up real good, comfortable. And the funny thing is, in this, we all know about the casting couch, and the casting couch
Yep.
came, in the program. Yeah, then he put, he had the couch there in his office, and that's how it goes. I can make you a star, So those tactics are being used by him as well, by Ali, by Marco
Yep.
Bassato, by all these singers here in the Netherlands, because for people in America, they be like, who are those people? But here they are, like, yeah, Marco Bassato's like, how can you, what can you compare him? It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
If you have some country singer, maybe, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard, but this guy his face was everywhere, man. He
David
wasn't.
Hasselhoff.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff is like, yeah, he knows he knows how to play that game.
Yeah,
He knows
yeah.
he's not really that good, but he just plays the game. Also in Germany, just
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
around. But still, as a
Slagerfestival.
yeah, big. He was super, big time in Germany. Man.
Yeah.
But Marco Passat, this dude, he can sing, man. But this guy is just a big time celebrity that now is being exposed for what he is, man. Allegedly, he's a pedophile.
Kitty fucker.
Yeah, man, putting hands on the ass and stuff. But with some cases, you also see that yeah, he's with the voice kids, man. That's the horrible thing. So
Yeah.
that's what you have the voice. I almost forgot, because
Yeah,
you have the voice that's for the grown-ups, and you have the voice kids, man. That's what them, 12 years and down.
And now the parents of the kids got paranoid now because Ali was there. So what's
Yeah.
happened to the kid?
Yeah. No, Ali is, sometimes
He was also there. So the parents get paranoid now. What did he do?
Yeah.
Tell me.
but
What's
Ali
happening?
was more with them 18 year,
Yeah, yeah.
117 if I'm correct, but and now they are putting this whole thing up. I'm like, why would a man as that is so-called big as John DeMol sit down with a guy that has YouTube? He worked for the television as well back in the days for different shows. But why would that guy sit down with a little ass dude, with his t-shirt on? This guy sits down and he's like, okay, I'm gonna have to say something, and I'd rather do it here. But that guy is like you said, he's behind so many shows.
Yeah.
But he knows, these devils. Something was in my mind like, is there more going on? Of course, because this is just something that, hey, look over here, and on the other side, all types of legislations legislation is being signed, man. But yeah, read.
It's like I want to say something, but what you was posted also yesterday is like you have a guy also, is a sodomite artist, Paul de Leeuw, and they never said something about him, never.
And he's
And he did things openly on camera. You see him sitting with, sniffing on little children, touching them, talking a lot of provocative things, like really crazy, like erections and so. And he's sitting with a pussy, and he's sitting with a child on his lap, man.
Yeah.
So that's why you can see these Edomites, man. They gotta go. Yeah, man.
But he adopted two black boys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
From the state. Yeah,
And
man.
he called one Toby.
Yeah.
You call one Toby?
Yeah.
One is called Toby, the other one I posted it yesterday.
Yeah, you posted it.
But yeah, that's what these people do, man. The same
Okay.
thing with Charlize Theron, with Madonna. This only. What was the other one?
We live in a dangerous world now. Not the whole world, but in Europe we get fucked up.
Everywhere. But now it's coming out.
Gender,
Yeah,
everything. You see, man.
yeah.
They promote it, man.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, they promote everything, man.
Yeah.
We have to bring out people together, man.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing right now.
We have to bring out people together.
But you know what it is? This news that is coming out now, I was just waiting for this for a long time, because these devils here, they are, like the brother says, special.
Yeah, they're special.
These devils here, special, man.
Yeah,
Special kind of demon, man. Because
They're not human, man.
If you see John DeMol, you need to just look him up, man, and put him in on camera.
Put him up close up, you see. Put Balkan and the top close up, you see they're not human, man.
Yeah, you see that they deal with certain spirits.
Yeah,
That's why,
yeah.
because Balkenende, the former prime minister, he also in his oval, he has his oval office. He had the Baphomet type of thing there, and he gave the same thing when Rutte came into office. He said, like, look, this is the thing that he left. Yeah.
He's a fucking Illuminati, man.
Yeah, they all are, busy with, things in the dark. Yeah, man.
A lot of them are Freemasons,
Yeah.
They're high level
You can put them on
Masons.
camera.
You can put it on camera.
Yeah. This is John the Mall.
John the Mall.
Yes.
John the Mall.
If you put a still of this guy, of the interview, you can see in his eyes I was like, this guy looks like an alligator or a snake.
The eyes, man. And the eyes never lie. This is the window to your soul,
Ja,
man.
You can hide everything, but the eye you can hide.
Kan.
Hallo, wat gaan we allemaal doen?
Wat gaan we allemaal doen?
We gaan niet zomaar even filmen, hè?
Jullie zien er zo mooi uit.
Ja, nee. Dat zijn we niet van.
parade.
We zijn
We zijn zelf
aan het filmen.
Dat is zelf, ja.
Kijk,
We zijn aan het werk.
Ja, wij ook. Wij moeten hier documenteren, deze wijk. Dus vandaar.
Brother, I'm gonna say hello.
is
Ja.
goed, is goed. Sure.
You can
Wonen jullie hier?
Nee,
Waar komen jullie vandaan?
uit verschillende steden in Nederland
Kom
komen
uit
hier
Israël
samen de
vandaan.
Bijbel te teachen.
Ja, ja.
zijn Israëlieten, we komen uit Israël vandaan.
That's right.
Maar we
That
zijn
is
niet
right.
escape. Weet je? Daarom zijn we hier, maar we komen uit Israël vandaan.
Mooi.
De echte
De echte Hebreeën.
But we wanted to continue, man. We zijn ook aan het opnemen. Maar wat was ik aan het zeggen? Die
Sirach.
Yeah, John the Mall.
Yes, this is Sirach chapter 13, verse 7. And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice, and at the last he will laugh at thee to scorn. Afterward, when he see thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee.
Yeah, man. So that's what they doing, man. Just laughing at you. If they can ring you out twice or thrice, that's exactly what they're doing when they offer you contracts, man. It's not only in the industry, also with your job. There's certain contracts that they put out on the table. That's what they do to you, man. It's all about them, you know. It's not about you being able to grow. You can never grow under. If you have a company, you work hard for them. You know, he gives you a little contract, a few euros left and right, and he takes the big check, you know, and drives the big car, goes to his big house, etc. But hey, that's also part of the curse, of course. But you know, for these devils, they just twist you and turn you, and Jake can do it as well. Don't forget about that, because Jake is also, has a lot of traits of, trying to pull a fast one on their own as well. But the system is set up by these devils so that they can have their things, and the poor of the people, they have to, basically fight for the scraps, and then they put guns in the neighborhood, churches in the neighborhood, they put alcohol in the neighborhood. All these things, the combination of this, can cause people to, bug out, start gang wars, or even these gangs. And the ecstasy here in Amsterdam, to go back here to Amsterdam, because I've been looking at a lot of these, these old dealers and these people that brought things here in Amsterdam, and you have journalists that openly, wrote about the cocaine factory in Amsterdam, about slavery, about all these things that the Netherlands did during the wars, man. The world wars, they made multiple, they made so much money, they didn't even know what to do with it, because especially in the old times, you had a lot of, the Dutch people went everywhere to plant their poppy fields. They had the Indonesia, they went to, they messed China up too, and they messed a lot of people up, man. And they took a lot of them, people, messed them up, take their resources, because Europe is known as the bottomless pit, man. Nothing is here, man. So they need to, that's why they raped, robbed, and murdered everywhere else, to get that dough in. And when the ecstasy was introduced here, that guy said that is introduced by these Amalekites, man. Amalek brought ecstasy here, man, in the Netherlands. And that was, to me, I was like, what? I said, of course, man.
Makes all sense.
Through that traffic, man. If you can, what were you reading?
I'm now reading
Sirach 13.
13.
Yeah, you can
Drop it.
yeah, and then go to Ezekiel 28, and you can start at 3.
This is Ezekiel 28, and verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
God. So this devil, through his technology, he has, he had a lot of, how do you say that? You have voorsprong, so basically he's a few steps ahead. But concerning the scriptures now, he's not anymore, because now, of course,
He had the advantage in.
the order, man. So now, through his, it's going to say it, by the way, but Esau has a lot of, he's wise to do evil, man. This guy is an evil genius, because he's working, with spirits on the left-hand side. Don't forget that as well. And is allowed by the Most High to do certain things, but concerning the judging of our people, he took it too far, man. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, you know. But also, can you go to Psalm 64
Psalm 64 and what?
and verse? You can start at verse 4.
This is Psalm 64 and verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Can you start at 3?
Kan. Psalm 64 and 3. Salakia. Woe,
Whoa.
woe, woe wet their tongue like a sword.
Salaka, man. You can start at the top,
Kan.
verse 1.
Psalm
Until
64 and 1.
verse,
To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my foes, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not.
Yeah, man. So these devils, they have their secret councils. They do their wicked work. But who is the number one target? That's us, man. You know. So David was also praying to, be hid, to be protected against us. And this is also something that we need to pray, man, to be safe from our enemies, man. Because without the Most High, you're nothing, man. You know. But you can jump to. Yeah, you can just keep reading. It's going to come up in verse 6 or verse 8, concerning their deep, wicked thoughts, man. Yeah, read.
Verse 5. They encourage themselves
Yeah,
in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them?
Yeah, man. So they're sneaky, they think like, no one going to see us, you know. No one's gonna see what we are going to plan and what we are doing here, you know. We are on the top of the world, man. Look at us, man. Everything that we've been doing up to now is successful, man. You know why? Because the Most High also led them, but it is for a certain amount of time. So read.
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep.
Yeah, man. So they can you read it again?
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search,
Come on.
both.
So they go so deep in their iniquities, man. They search out iniquities, man. Iniquity is sin. It's sin upon sin. And these devils, they come together. And that's really what they do. Because if they came together for good, would the world be looking like this? And I mean, like, it might look like, shit because they don't have no soul. But if they had any good in them, they would have their own people at least to live like, kings. You know? Why would you not have your own people set up, man? Yeah, you're laughing, but
it's true.
That's what
Meanwhile,
they are.
they dumpster dive in,
they come here. They come
Right.
here often, man. Opening up the garbage. These people just go to the garbage. Look. It's like going into the fridge. My fridge even doesn't open like that, man. That easy, man. Damn. This guy can just come. Every week you have a guy coming in.
On the regular.
Jumping in these green street these bins, man.
Consistent.
In these dumpsters here, man. It's crazy, man. That's an Edomite in an Edomite empire right now. Think about that, man. And he better not pull up in the Hague in certain areas because they gonna call the cops on him and they're gonna beat him up, throw him in jail. That's Esau, man. So, but that's beautiful because, that's the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. Can't read.
Both
Search out-
the inward thoughts of every one of them, and the heart is deep.
Yeah, man. So they go deep in their nonsense. How can we get these people, man? We gotta, now they want to open up again. 8 o'clock. Let's open up. I saw the word lockdown, and even it fucks with your mind because they gave you certain trigger words which mess with your mind, man. Terrorist.
Terrorists.
Now you have lockdowns.
Buzzwords.
Extremist.
Yeah.
You know. You have what else, man? Different types of things that they do, man. Terrorist attack.
Anti-vaxxers.
Yeah. Watch out.
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah. What? That is all these buzzwords, man.
Yeah, man.
Nowadays.
Yeah, man.
I had a precept for you.
Go.
This is Psalms chapter
36?
5,
Okay.
verse 9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wicked. Their throat is an open sepulchre.
Go.
They flatter with their tongue.
Yeah, man. These devils, man, they. If you look at these devils, man, it's just from the outside they might look like, oh yeah, nicely dressed. They look like, oh, he can help you or whatever. But it's just like the inside of them, man. It's death, man. It's just like, a sepulcher. Nice from the outside, just like some of the people that are teaching, in wickedness, that want to bring many proselytes, they're like a dead man's bones. And, on the outside they have nice outfits on or whatever, but on the inside they're just like dead man's bones, man. And if you go to them, they mess you up, man. And they mess, basically they make, as the scripture say, another, what was it, the child of hell, basically they put people down, man.
Yeah.
But these devils, that's what they do, man. Same thing, all about the deception, all about thinking that something is beneficial unto you, but yet it's only beneficial unto them, man. But can you go to Psalm 36 and 4, and was that done?
Okay. Psalm 36 and 4.
Yeah, let him.
Okay.
This is Psalms 36, verse 4.
And you can get Psalm 58, verse 3.
He devises mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil.
Yeah, man. So this devil doesn't abhor wickedness, man. And when he is caught, then he is feeling sorry, man. Then he wants to be, oh, sorry, and it wasn't the way I've intended it. It is all about us coming together, creating opportunities for the people, But at the end of the day, what were you doing all this time, man? You're only sorry when you get caught, And now is the time of these devils that they are being caught, man. And that's why you see now all these different platforms are coming out and exposing them, man.
I have a precept. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands.
Yeah, man. So woe unto them and destruction unto them that devise and think about iniquity, wickedness upon wickedness, because that's what you have all these fancy hotels, these meetings, Bilderberg. You have all these UN meetings. They go to Brussels. They go to, they have the G7. They come together. No one is
Davos.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, man. And no one is keeping distance. But when the camera's on, then they all like, and they have masks on and all that. Yeah, man. I had the clip of the G7. Brother from Toronto sent it, and he just showed how Merkel and Putin and Biden and all these people, man, came together. They were all, and then later when the camera was on, they all, distance on the podium like this, nah, man. We already said, there's too many people out there that are, their own tongue is falling upon them, and they are exposing them for what they are doing, man. And that's what also made people here mad, because the Prime Minister, one of his lapdogs from one of his colleagues, he had his wedding and all that, and he said this was only one picture, but multiple pictures came out. So here you have people saying that you need to keep distance and etc. But then you forget to do it yourself, so-called. You know,
Hypocrites.
but that's what it is, and that's why the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Man. Can't we? Did
This
you
is
get you had another one? Or, oh yeah, verse 2?
yeah,
Okay.
this is Psalms chapter 36, verse start with 2.
No, the Micah. Micah.
Yeah, I have
2:1.
Micah. Yeah. Still have
And you
Micah.
have I want to can you get Job 9 and 24?
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Yeah, man, and that's what they do, man. They tell you what to do. They took our heritage. They tell us what to do in our own houses. Now, if you go to this town, they go and from land to land, naming the land after their own names. Like in Psalm 49 and 11. That's what they do, man. They go around the globe and rape, rob, and murder, and think they can get away with it forever. But the Most High is now really, now that the exposing is being shown here, now I'm really like, hey, the Most High, this is not going to last long, man. I don't believe this is going to go on for a long time, because if people like, again, that snake, John Lamont, who has his hands in everything, if he pulls up on TV, you need to think about that, man. This guy is like a king, man. Because he controls a lot. He has money. What he has is wealth for generations, man. And here you have a peon Edomite, that looks like he didn't even shower. He has a rock T-shirt on, telling him, hey, this and that is happening in your company. What's going on? But he kept it cool. He was like, yeah. Let me finish, boo. But he just sat there on the chair. He just sat there.
Yeah.
Looking at him. I'm like, this guy gonna end up dead or something.
Right,
Yeah, man.
right.
Yeah, man.
I was looking at him too, like, hey, man. And he was bold, man. He was talking like, hey, what?
man.
And I was like, hey,
Yeah.
man, you don't know what you're doing,
Right.
man.
No idea.
He gonna send
Monsters or whatever.
yeah, man, a team on him,
Yeah, man. 'Cause this guy, he made money with the mob.
Exactly.
And then you expose him. You hurt one of his companies, but he has many. But it's for me it looked like a path to his grave, man. Now he's laughing, but as soon how these devils are, man.
Yeah, man. You're gonna end up missing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Especially with this guy, what you gonna do?
Nothing.
He can make up. He can make up a show, and he gonna make up a show and make fun of you, or just tell you how great you were, and he gonna be talking about you too, man. Yeah, I remember I had this. It's a shame. He was a good journalist. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Pay for your funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He interviewed me, and it was a good interview.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but what I was saying, he's right, because he makes a lot of shows, also on the streets. And I saw one of his shows 1 week ago that some boys, young boys, was walking up to him like they want to hit him, like, hey, what you filming us? We're gonna fuck you up, So he can send somebody from the streets, because
Yeah.
I know his son is dealing with these dealer Moroccans, because they call his son Shawnee Coke. You know what I'm saying? He's sniffing, and I know I see it myself when I was in Jamie Woo back in the days. I saw him, man. He was like a vacuum cleaner, So they got connections, man. They pay some guys, and they're gonna walk up to him, man, and then it's just over for that guy, man, from Bose, Tim Hoffman.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Karnak.
I don't think that's a wise thing, man. You're gonna sit with a man that is power to kill, man. The scriptures speak about that, man. You know, you want to be around a man that has power to kill. You want to go against basically a king,
Yeah.
because that's what this guy is, man. For here in the Netherlands, because he has all these celebrities that people look up to, kissing his ass, man.
Yeah.
Talking real nice and being real careful with their words. Hey, shalom,
Hey, Shalom.
talking real nice, being careful with their words because they don't want their, their money messed up, and they don't want their career to be fucked up, man. And plus, the other thing is they can destroy your character in the media, man.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't give a shit, because we are not of the world, man.
Right.
These people are totally depending on the worldly things, man. And that's why this is the only thing that they have. But what were you reading?
I was reading Micah.
Go. Yeah, man, you can.
I got the Job.
You can go to Ezekiel back.
This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, man, and that's what it is, man. It's in the power of their hand, because the Most High gave these devils the opportunity, or basically this is now their eon, their age of uninterrupted rulership, their world to rule right now until they get taken out of the way, man. Yeah. No, people are just messing up. But hey, so they made everything, according to their likeness, according to the Renaissance art, man. They destroyed all these images. They can you get First Maccabees 3, verse 48? There you see also that they put all these images of themselves upon, being the Most High, being the Lord Yahushua. Caesar Borgia really, because we know that Yahweh Basham Yahushua are dark-skinned Jakes, So, and that Yahushua, when he also was on the earth, he was described as a man that, he was an austere man. And if you go to Revelation, the white woolly hair, he's being described, man. It's a so-called Negro, skin like brass burned into a furnace. It's already clear, man. And then he sprang forth out of the tribe of Judah, man. So Hebrews 7 and 14. But yeah, read.
This is First Maccabees 3 and 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. They brought also the priest's garments, and the first fruits, and the tithes, and the Nazarites.
Yeah, for 48, that's good. Can you read 48? Only 48?
I'm reading again.
Yeah.
First Maccabees 3 and 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Yeah, man, and the book of the law is this book, man. If you can go to Baruch 4 and 1.
This is Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever.
Yeah, man.
All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yeah, man. So you see that, this is, can you also go to Joshua 1 and 8 and verse 9?
This is Joshua 8,
1 verse
Salakia, 8, 1 and 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
Yeah, man. So you see, this is the book of the law, man. So the heathen, they came, all these, Edomites, they claim to be the Lord, just like in 2 Thessalonians, man. 2 Thessalonians 4, but they are all exposed now, man. All that witchcraft that they have put on the people, the spell, that they put on the people, basically by twisting the scriptures, and also, of course, the Most High, He also put us in the hands again of these enemies, man. And took away our heritage. So then the punishment is far worse than when you know that you are a prince, man. You know. So if you can read Ezekiel, if you have something, you can bring it up. You can go to Ezekiel 28 concerning the traffic, man. Because with this again, if you go back to again to Amsterdam here, with how everything is now coming out. The drug use, the trafficking of children, of slaves. This place has a lot of blood, man. A lot of blood, man. Can you read
It's
it?
a $1 million business, what you say, man. $1 billion business.
Yeah, but more. It's
more,
just,
man.
It's just, you need to think about that. People, they have, if you have a company and you pay people, you can become a billionaire.
Yeah.
So if you have slaves, that just are being shipped in, and no one is checking you for it. You only collect the money. You can do business. You ain't paying no one. That's ultimate money, man. That's endless money, man. You know. If you have people like you have Bezos and all them idiots, who also have generational wealth because this was also passed down from their family. They had loans, or even that poser, that Dan Bilzerian, his father had money. Everyone, of these damn devils, they got money passed to them, man. They pass their substance into their babes, man. That's what they do. Okay, you
Ezekiel 28.
verse 3.
Come. Behold, this is Ezekiel 28, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten the riches and hast gotten gold, silver into thy treasures.
Yeah, man. So all his through his technology, through all his schemes, his television. That's why we went all the way through. But that's how how we got all these people fooled and believing in a bunch of bullshit, man. And also to show to look at these people, how desperate they are to chase a pipe dream as something that ain't even gonna last long. It's something that ain't even good for you, man. It looks good, but at the end of the day, this industry is destroying you, man. All these females now, they found out the hard way,
That's true.
But now they're complaining. Now they're complaining about that they have been touched. But if you take a look, I looked at the documentary. I was like, man, this sounds like a bunch of a lot of females. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them. They went there, and of course, if you go to a TV show, but if you go to someone's house, come on, man, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, man.
And then you're mad because he doesn't want to bring you home.
Wrong as
How
hell.
many people do that? How many people you have people that have been on certain dating apps. They've been to the same thing,
Yeah.
and they come back again.
Right.
And especially if you treat them like that, hey, they come back. They be like, hey, well, what's going on? You have time,
Right.
But yet, when it's someone that has his business, he needs to treat you like a princess. But you up there in provocative clothing, of course you're gonna arouse a man. It's normal. If you have short clothing on, you have your harlot's attire on. Why the fuck do you have certain attire if you go to these sex shops? Because it looks the same as when you are totally covered up. It has the same, the same vibration on it when you put it on.
Yeah.
So these people are full of shit, man. A lot of them are full of shit. They're just mad that now it's always the same shit. When one starts to talk, then the others start to talk too. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but somewhere we're you know
Hashtag me too.
yeah,
Yeah,
somewhere covered up.
I wanted to say that, man.
You know?
Yeah, you're right.
Somewhere
too.
we're you know not out there in the open. Well, that's just you know when shit is gonna hit the fan a little bit more, people gonna pop up even more. You got people between there that might even want to be totally on camera, you know, shit like that. But the thing is, people want fame and they don't know what the industry is like. So
Like you were saying also, what you were
Yeah.
saying about the sex shops, that there's a certain spirits on these things what you're wearing. It's like all these females nowadays, they're walking with these these eyelashes,
Yeah.
but they don't know that it comes from in France, from
the burlesque or
yeah,
whatever.
from the burlesque, and
the,
it was
the dancing.
the dancing, but it came from a prostitution who she was sucking these rods, and all that skeet came in the face. Then that's why they call it cum dusters.
Yeah,
That,
hey.
Elder Manata Sakba was
Yeah.
going into it, and
Crazy,
that's
man.
why they call it cum dusters. You know, because when they get the skeet in the face, then it not come in their eyes, and
Yeah.
they can cover it with these lashes, you know.
Yeah.
And now all these females from 14 years old, they wear it. That there's a certain
Yeah.
spirit on it, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's why you see that harlot spirit is very heavy on all these females, man, nowadays,
Yeah,
man.
man.
And Esau promotes it.
Hey,
Yeah, man. You have the Katrashian spirit, or the, what did you call him?
Audacians.
Audacious, yeah.
Audacious.
I call him the Katrashian.
The
Yeah,
Katrashian.
I hate the Audacious. Yeah, man. Hey, man. That makeup also, when that demon came out with a certain amount of makeup, the eyebrows, everyone on Instagram was doing it, man.
Yep.
Everyone looks the same. They all have they all, if they were fat or not fat, they all had the same look. It's just a certain spirit that they you know are operating under, man. You know, they all want that attention. They all want to be looking like these celebrities, man. But it's a lot, man.
Ezekiel?
Yeah, man.
This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 5.
God.
By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches.
Yeah, man. So you see, you have Wall Street, you have all this merchandise, you have Salakia. You have the slave trade, of course, man. You know, because if you go to can you go to Revelation 18 and let me see. I think I have to go to the blue letter for that one, right? Let's see. 18 verse let's see.
7.
No, Salakia so
Hey, yeah, man. What you was talking about, Tamayat? Elder Apostle Raka, he made a video about that, exactly about the eyelashes too, because he was talking. The topic was about these females. Same thing, man, with these eyelashes.
yeah, man, haughty eyes, man.
Yeah.
It was I believe it was in Ecclesiastes. It was talking about you can see the whoredom in her
the
eyes and eyelids. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
And I didn't see that video yet, man. I need to watch it.
Hey,
so yeah,
It's a
that's
good
just
video,
the spirit, man. But that's just also what it is. It's all about, you know, the outward appearance right now, man.
okay.
But when the makeup comes off, then it's just a whole other person, man.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Excuse me, man. Revelation 18, verse yeah. See, I need to verse. You can start at verse 11.
Carm.
It's like the first. Yeah. Just go from 11 on down till 13. 13 is the
That's the point.
God.
Come, this is Revelation chapter 18, verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones, and of pearls and of fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet, and all thine wood, and all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of most precious wood, and of brass and iron and marble.
Yeah, man, it's all money making for Babylon, man. You know? Come on, read.
Ah, verse 15.
It's like, no, you jump over verse 13.
Verse 13. Salakia. I mean 13.
Yes,
So-
yeah.
and cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men.
Yeah, man, if you go, so you see slaves, because with Esau also, with his, if you take a look at the trafficking, this is also what they are doing, man. You got sex slave going from left to right, souls of men. People, people are being destroyed in Babylon, man. And of course, the blood of the prophets, of the northern and the southern kingdom is founded there as well, man. There's a lot of slaves that, a lot of people that went over there and that are in the hands of these devils, from slavery up till this day, man. Because the devil still got our people in his hand, man. Like in Exodus 21 and 6 or 16.
You have it?
If you can, you can grab it to Exodus 16, 21 and 6 or 21 16. So we need to pick another one. But you can grab the traffic again. The traffic. So it goes into in the Wall Street. You have merchandise like drugs, slaves. There's a lot of things that Esau was making money off, man. And no one really caught this devil and thought him like, hey, man, this is enough. And now you see that slowly but surely it's being done like that, man. It's being put to a stop slowly but surely, and it's being exposed. But like 17. See. You have the.
I got the Exodus. I got 21 and I got 16. I don't know which one.
21 and about in the hand of the devil. Okay,
Exodus 21. Verse 16?
yeah, about that, still in the hand.
Come. This is Exodus 21 and 16. And he stealeth, Salakia, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, man. So if you steal him, man, and he be found in his hand, you will be surely put to death, man. And we're still in the hands of this damn devil, man. So he got a lot to pay for, man. So I wanted to jump back, by the way, to Ezra's. So a little bit into the TV and all that. Yeah, man. With the precepts and that.
Can I drop Ezekiel? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had also,
Geek and
I had also a precept for you.
yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah, man. So this is, can you get Isaiah 14 and 21 till 23? Yeah, man. So Esau is being made bad by the Most High, man. The Most High is exposing him from left to right, and soon this devil's gonna be, it's gonna be a wrap for him, man. No more rulership, no more bloodlines going from left to right ruling. It's gonna be done, man. Huh?
Isaiah 40 first
14 verse.
or 14?
Yeah. Yeah,
This
no,
is-
man, my nose is a bit fucked up
Yeah,
with shit, but
Get there. This is Isaiah chapter 14. The pages are sticking.
yeah,
Verse
21.
21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, man. So, prepare slaughter for their children, man, for these devils. It wasn't me, Now they seek to please the poor. Now they want to walk and march with you, but you still have a tab to pick up, man. If you are out there dining with your family and your family bounces on you, and you're there at the table, who's gonna do the dishes? You're gonna have to pick up something to start paying for what your parents. Your parents, they fucked up, they left. But the funny thing is with this, it's even deeper because you were back in that day, man. And even now, if you are part of that bloodline, we were as a bloodline put in captivity, man. So you're gonna go as a bloodline in captivity. And that's the point also, man.
That's right.
You cannot not escape. Either it is the one or the other.
Salakia. You saw that from Elder Yashawamba, that what he posted from last week. There came some Edomites to the camp, and he was like, "Why you hated? You saw it? Why you hated? Do you not love me?" He saw it carefully with tears, Hey, it was crazy, man. And the laugh of Elder Yashawamba, I was dying, man. I was like, "Hey, this is crazy, man." Oh man, yeah, man. Hey, Esau says I feeling it, and also I saw another post today from an Edomite. He said like, "Hey man, to my black friends, I want to say something." He said, "I know we fucked up, and I know America's going down, something like that, And he said like, but remember me in the kingdom that I'm not be a field, that I'm not in the field, but I'll be in the house." I'm gonna put it on the group chat later. I'm gonna put it on the group chat. This is funny, man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
The Edomites are feeling it, man. Really,
Yeah,
man.
because everyone, this vibration, man, of the truth is covering the earth, man. And they see that the truth is coming out, man. Why do you have Israelites waking up? It's not. It's not only the ones that teach it. It's also the ones that are hearing this word and that are changing their life, man. Start looking different, growing their beard. Stop going stop doing bullshit. And of course, in this world, because here in the Netherlands, shit is then it's open, then it's closed. So, but if you take a look at brother in America, you see shit is open and shit, man. So sometimes it's confusion, but that's also what Esau is doing. He's putting confusion out there for people not, so that they don't even know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
But what they all have in common is that they are pushing that vibration of the mark of the beast out there, man. And by vibration I mean getting you used to everything being scanned. So it's normalized now, man. People are being desensitized, rock into sleep, man. And with that, you have the 5G and all that shit, man. For me, man, the last times, like I said in the beginning, man, it's a lot of, you see that people get sick very quick now, man. It's crazy, man. It's it's only because of the Most High that we're not consumed, man. It's just, but this is also a thing that shows us like, hey, man, living among these devils, you're sick, your children get sick. So, the children get sick. You see that people around you, people getting depressed. Even people that came to my house, put in, needed to fix something, you know. And the guy was he was from Asher, man.
Mm.
He felt a total different vibration. He was asking, "Hey man, you working out?" Boom, boom, boom. I said, "It's a long time. Look, man, it's been a long time." But talking about certain things, and then he was going into it as well. Like many people that come by, they were totally depressed in the spirit, and so and
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, while I was in, man, last week, damn." Man, but I'm not the only one. But it's a lot of things happening that that requires strength to endure, man. You know, but you need to take a look at it like this is just a learning, basically. It's a school of hard knocks, but
Endurance.
really, yeah, endurance, man.
Yeah.
You know, of really being happy, and the Most High gonna test you from time to time too, man. You're not only gonna have great days. Oh, another check comes in. Oh, this is happening. Everything is the fridge is full. No problems at the job, so called. It's not only good days, man. Especially with us, too much tribulation. We need to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. And it comes with a certain mindset that needs to change, because your mindset from in the world needs to, basically shed, all the negative bullshit needs to be let go, man. And yeah, you're gonna get sick, especially if, like for me, I can get very angry when my body's jacked up.
At the same
I can't stand it, man. You know,
That
I'm
feeling.
like, yeah, I feel like weak. This fucking body, man. I'm like, let me calm the fuck down. Yeah,
Exactly. I know. Yeah, I
That's
know.
why.
It's the most highest
Yeah.
chastising us,
Yeah, man.
But still, we're going through it, man. We're in this chains of darkness, man.
Yeah,
We
man.
go through it, man.
Yeah, man. Mucus everywhere, and I'm like, damn, man, this is not normal, man. Me, I'm the man. I'm jumping the herbs, always fit. Back in the days, it was always fit, but now, slowly but surely, the gyms be going open, close, open, close,
It's
open,
also
close.
crazy.
But hey, it's just all vanity, man. It's good to be in the house of mourning sometime, man. Because it's better to be in the house of mourning than in the house of feasting, man. Because if things going too good for a long time, then you be like, hey, it's the Most High. What's going on? You know.
The balance is not.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah,
off, man.
yeah.
Just like a brother from LA, older brother said that also, man. It was even before I was really in the camping field, correct, man. I was always watching the Ancient of Days. And,
I watched it. Yeah.
And the brother was like, yeah, man. For me, man, I'm when it goes good for too long, I'm like, shit,
You start to be-
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, you start to be
man.
uncomfortable.
It's not something's not good, man.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the most time, like, then you go to hell, but that's
But I have this period also now. You're
Yeah.
going to hell, man, because this week I was also sick, and now I was like, okay, I'm getting better, getting fit again. Then I hit my toe, man, and my nail came off, man.
Damn.
Hey, Akyam.
Man.
So I was like, hey, how about Shim Yawashai? Then, man, hey, man, he's chastising us, man. I
Yeah,
know
man.
that, man, for real, man.
Yeah, man.
So everything is happening for a reason. I always say that, man. The Most High knows the reason. Like the brother was saying when we were speaking, hey, man's going is of the Lord, man. Of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We cannot control this, man.
That's right, man.
So come on,
That's
man.
right.
To go in Esdras, huh?
Yeah, can you to finish that the last part of Ezra's?
Of Esdras.
And also, yeah, we can
Yeah,
still,
with 6, huh?
go.
Come. This is second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands, in the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
Yeah, man. So Ezra was asking like, how long shall this endure? We are supposed to be the rulers of this earth, right? This earth is made for our sakes. We are the chosen line. So why are we in this hell? Why are we even then? In the time of Ezra, man. So, but certain things just need to happen, man, for you to be able to get into the kingdom. You can go on in verse 7. Let me see.
Chapter 7.
Verse. Can you get let me see. Can you get Isaiah 51 and 23? Can you get Isaiah 41 and 11?
Should I read it now?
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 51 and 23. Salakia. 51 and 23. But I will, Salakia, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul,
So
bow
like,
down.
Can you start a little bit one verse higher?
Can. This is Isaiah 51 and 22. Thus said the Lord, Yahweh, and thy power that pleaded the cause of his people, behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over.
Yeah, man. And that's what they did unto our people, man. Standing upon us. Even you have pictures with that with the Edomite on the chair, two Jakes, one holding the gun, the other one on his foot, and being his footstool, things like that, man. Having Jake just being basically the doormat, man. That's how they treated us, man. But that's going to be flipped around. This, now we have had our iniquities. We have everything that we needed to pay for, basically, man. And these devils, they're going to drink these drags now, man. Damn. God,
And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over.
yeah, man. And these devils, again, that's how they treated us, man. But it's going to be turned around. And that's why, can you get the other scripture?
This is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 11. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee, Salakia, shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish.
Yeah, man. That's going to happen, man. So all these devils that, all these nations that were striving against us, did you see that? I saw a clip, even these gooks, man. These,
Yeah, I posted it.
Nigga,
Yeah, I
nigga.
posted it on
Yeah,
the group chat.
I saw it on
Elder,
online.
Elder Rayakwa from
Oh
England.
yeah,
I saw it on his. I saw it on his. On his.
Nigga,
Nigga, go home, you nigga. Don't want you to go out of China, nigga. I was like,
Yeah,
you gooks, you gonna get it, man.
You're gonna be the wash pot, man. You're
Yeah.
gonna be slaves. You're gonna be servants, man. But that's how you see the hatred, man. We are the nation, not desired, man. But that's okay. Because I don't want to be desirable in this world, man. Because that means that these people, they that are of the world, they love their own, man. So it's good for us to, go to certain things. But even if a long time when you're being confronted with shit like that, it's still. I looked at it and you really feel the hatred, man.
Hatred, yeah.
You really feel it, man. You know?
And Jake was going there for the winter sport,
Kan.
Winter
Or
Olympic.
the
The Olympics.
I thought it was a basketball player, so I was tall Jake if I'm correct.
Yeah,
man.
it was a
Stepped
tall Jake, man.
Out the bus.
He could have slapped all these Kukalinis, you know. But these Kukalinis, they hate us, man.
Yeah, and where are those type of clips in the mainstream media then? You know? What about that, man? There's a lot of this hatred going on, but of course, if they show all the hatred that they have for us, you know, they're gonna be like, hey man, these Khazarians, you know, these small hat people, they ain't even got it that bad, man. Because that's also another thing, man. Because a lot of children are being messed up because of these people, man. Because the funny thing is, I was watching like a video of that Steve Brown, and he was being interviewed by some Edomites, and they showed him a clip of these, you know, he had the Chabas, though.
Yeah.
You know, the people that like,
Yeah.
you know. And he said, like, that's when you look at that, what do you think? I said, yeah, they're having fun, because these Amalekites brought this shit in, man. You know,
Yeah.
for 16 euros or 16 guilders per thing, man. And people were eating them up, man. But then it wasn't illegal, and that's the shit that Esau does. And when he wants to control something, he can make it. You know, he made a lot of money, but now he's cutting you off, so he makes it illegal.
Yeah.
You know.
Filthy
And he can
pockets.
control you, and then he control you in the prison system and make some more money off of you. You know, because now if you being caught with certain things, he brought this. Basically, I was like, you been checking shit out, but of course he's in the streets, so he been in shit, and he was saying like, look, man, with the money you have two criminals. One pops one in you know in the head because he owes him money, or he takes him for 17 million. It's between them. But yet Esau's like, no, this guy needs to go to jail. You know, of course, wickedness is going on between them, but it doesn't affect the society in the way that Esau is affecting society. Esau is going around stealing, raping, robbing, and murdering